Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Sheely again. I'm gonna share a video today to go over some math skills that you're gonna need to practice for your math assignments this week. Yesterday you worked on a graphing assignment for MobyMax, and today you're gonna be doing some work with money. And we didn't really get a lot of time to work with money. We did a little bit of math with money when we did our morning warm-up, our daily warm-up. But that's been several weeks since we were able to practice that. So I wanted to review the coins that you're going to be working with in math for first grade. So the ones that we're going to be working with are this coin. And also hopefully you played the game on Starfall, Coin Monkey, because it kind of goes over these coins too. So if you haven't had a chance to play that, make sure you play that sometime this week. So we have this first coin here. It's small and it's copper. And this is the heads and this is the tail, and that's called the penny. And you can see here, a penny is worth 1 cent. Okay, so you're gonna need to be able to count pennies. The next coin, it's a little bit bigger than the penny, and it's silver. And this is the heads and this is the tails. So it's a little bit bigger than the penny, and it's called the nickel. And a nickel is worth 5 cents. So if you put 5 pennies together, that would equal 1 nickel. Okay? And the next coin is also silver, but it's the same size as the penny. It's a small coin, but it's worth more than the penny and the nickel. Okay? And this is the heads and the tails of this coin called the dime. And a dime is worth 10 cents. So a dime would be the same as 10 pennies, would also be the same as 2 nickels. If you put 2 nickels together, that makes 1 dime. Or you could do 1 nickel and 5 pennies. That also equals 10 cents. And that would be 1 dime. Those are the 3 coins we're going to practice counting this week. But as first graders, I think it's important for you to know what this coin is, because when you go to buy something, this is a coin that we use a lot. It's the biggest one that we're going to be working with, and this is the heads and the tails of this coin. It's the one that's left, and it's called a quarter. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. Okay? So when you do your MobyMax assignments this week, one assignment you're just going to have to identify the coins. Say if it's a dime or a nickel, or if it's worth 1 cent or 15 or 10 cents, whatever the coins are worth. But the second activity you're going to be working on is you're going to have to count money. So when you go to do your MobyMax assignments, it might be a good idea to actually bring some coins with you to your computer. So if you can ask your parents if you could have some coins, some pennies, dimes, and nickels. You will not need quarters. So just a few dimes and pennies and nickels, that will help so you can actually set the coins out and then use those to help you count. If you don't have coins, everybody, I think, got one of these to practice your spelling words. And depending on who your teacher is, you have different colors. In Mrs. Sheely's class, we had blue. So we were using these so you could practice your spelling words. You can also do math on it though. So what I did is, you might have a question on MobyMax that says, how much money do you have if you have 3 dimes and 4 pennies? Well, I am not a good drawer. So instead of drawing a face on my dimes, I just put a 10 because a dime is worth 10, okay? And you could guess what this is, even though I'm not a good drawer. You know that these are pennies because pennies are worth 1. So 3 dimes is 10, 10, 10. 4 pennies is 1, 1, 1, 1. Then when you go to count them, you always want to start with the biggest number first. So we're going to skip count by tens and then count on by ones. So how much money is 3 dimes and 4 pennies? You would have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So you would have 34 cents. Another one is if you were counting nickels and pennies. So here, instead of drawing a face of a nickel, I just put a 5 on it because nickels are worth 5. So how much money do you have if you have 3 nickels and 2 pennies? Well, you would have 5, 10, 15, count on by ones, 16, 17. You would have 17 cents. Now, I'd like to do some practice with you, but I want you to use real coins or use your board like this to help you draw the money. So go ahead and pause the video and either grab this and a dry erase marker or grab a handful of coins, and then you can come back and start the video back up. Now, I already have some coins. I'm going to try to change the video view a little bit, where I'm going to show you a table that I'm using to count my coins. So what I did